things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Gets as we bring you the Soulless Bunny Battle to Death, the 4v4. We're heading up into our very famous Erangel map. The teams are locked and loaded and ready. As we can see, the plane flying through across the map. And let's get to see where this plane is gonna take us.
Yo everyone, this is, Gets. Waylander just spoke to me, introduced me, I mean. Yeah, so it's going southeast. It's flying through southeast. It seems to be going through Ruin School and Georgeport. We know that Georgeport is a big hot drop, right? It's a massive hot zone for players. Like, you can see right now that they're going there. But yes, geez. The Polyana seems to also be attracting a lot of players.
Yeah. So, well, in the tournaments we've done so far, we've seen a lot of teams head up towards, as you said, right, Georgeport. But it looks like there's a couple of squads. Are they angling towards Georgeport? I don't know. Rossop in school is another hot drop zone. But look at this here. It's already in Soberni. The action is kicking off as it's EC Punk in the mix here. We do have Team 5, Team 14, and Team 17 around. As teams are already in position, there's some nades being thrown out as we just get to witness the action. There is a decent amount of spread, right? But I didn't think Sverny was going to have this many players in the mix already.
Yeah, these seems to be three teams. A few, what you call this thing, Team 14 is away out of the mix over there. But somehow VM Athena got sniped. But now it's between Eclipse and Team 5. Team 5 is B cubed, and they're all just holding their positions very well.
At this moment in time, yes, they are just across from each other, Team 5 and Team 17. So Team Eclipse and Squad. Calms is taking a bit of damage. Does she have some medikits? Not really. I mean, this is like, she's still moving with her cross, with like a bow and arrow system here. I don't know. Oh, there's the explosion through the window. Could be useful. Aimless wants to try to get aim onto bombs, but so far, so good. Just a bit quieter. There has been a couple of eliminations already. Oh my goodness,
what a shot.
Spray coming through there onto bombs.
Aimless not having aim over there. His aim lets him. Alright.
Yeah, Tyre will jump around. He wants to go in. Back in the mix here. He's trying to deal this battle. He's got the shotgun out. He managed to get the knockout. Oh, respectful, being disrespectful. Getting in here as we see Tyre come through, right? There's one flush. Tyre is on the hunt now as Execute's got the high ground advantage, but the chase is on him. Oh, but they scout spot on Execute. They execute him on the top of the roof. So the B3 squad have got 3 eliminations out of in the mix already. So it's just Team 5 and Team 14 that will be battling out for dominance in Savani.
But that was very unfortunate. Eclipse got knocked out so early.
Yeah, but let me ask you this question, right? So Team 14 got to hear the gunfire. They know one team obviously beat the other. Being this early in the game, and knowing that the resources is not plentiful, shall we say, would you take this opportunity to go in for a bit of an aggressive rush play?
Yeah, that's actually very spot on. We all know that third partying is something that everyone loves to do. If I was Team 14, I would third party. I would love to third party this team right now. Even if I know they're not weak, I know they've been in a fight, and I would love to third party.
Exactly. Because I mean, there's some action happening across the map here. The LJ squad in the mix. Where is the action that's going on? Alright, C9 up against, I think it's TU. Meanwhile, there's even more drama going on all across the map. There's just eliminations everywhere. We're gonna try our best to try to keep everything on screen here. He's in a battle against us. You can see the jump up there. He throws the shotgun. And they reposition. There's 2 of them. It's a 2v1. What a shotgun. What a shotgun they gets. There's the finisher up there. C9's Maniac, he's also been knocked down low. Do they know where he is? But there's a decent amount of strength as Big Sims. He looks like he's going in there for the mix, but he took a lot of damage. He managed to get that eliminations. He's picked up quite a few medikits, but I think it's going to be Ranger and Scar making their way across. Now, here's the thing, Gets. Ranger and Scar, it's a 2v4 situation, but it is early on. Should they go to try to go for a counterplay here, a bit of a rush in, or you think it's best to hightail it at this moment in time?
This is school, so it's like more of a maze inside these areas. I wouldn't try to fight them because you don't know what's happening in that area. I would just try to run away if I can. Like, this is one of my least favorite places to fight at.
Yeah. Well, the action is continuing just here as we're just watching the TU squad. 2 of their players has been knocked. They're trying to get up, but oh my goodness, the game has just crashed on me.
No worries, guys. Since I'm kind of like reffing right now, seems to be, LJ Venom took out Rion, BM Malbida took out Aimless, MDR Melandri took out SBZ, another person got knocked. LJ took out TU1. TU and LJ is in like heavy fire here. But it seems that they're still fighting. 1 member left. Can he make it?
No radio commentary here. But we'll be
Radio
back
commentary.
Yeah, we'll be back into the game in just a heartbeat.
But they're inside our barn house. He is hiding behind crates. But they see him. They see Slime, the Billions, LJ, the whole LJ team got wiped. This is V Cube took out VM Malbdua. But yes. So this was Team 8 got knocked. So that was LJ, a different LJ squad. But Team 23 is playing off against Team 12, TU, and C9. Uh, Scar is running away. He's going like to Rozok on the hill, if you know where that is.
See, kids, let's just take a look at the map. As you were saying, it's back into the school once more. It's C9, but this time around there is a TU squad close by. There's gonna be some shot damage coming in. There's tag onto Ranger. Well, Ranger being knocked, manages to get to the safety of the wall, but it's gonna be Dracula and Big Sims as they make their way across. Here's Quasimodo, they get the knock, but it's a double knock. No, he didn't get knocked. He timed that so nicely. Yeah, oh my goodness, that was a beautiful play coming through. We see the flash at the Big Sims here into, but the counter play is in there. So that was one more player taken down from the C9 squad. Make that two. So C9 full team wipe out at this early stage in the game. I'm just hovering around a map here, kids, just to see where we could potentially see the next skirmish. But as things stand, there is a huge spread between the teams. And based on where the EMP zone is right now, I wouldn't expect anyone to really be heading towards one another, because it will just be, I think maybe in the northern region we should see a couple of teams head off with that clash, because it's that heading towards the edge of the circle, rotating and coming in, could lead a lot of the teams on the outside to head in towards one another, and a potential clash coming through there.
That is very right. That is very true. But they will have to meet up because that is by the bridge. If they manage to camp the bridge, it's going to be very nice. A very nice fight over there.
Yeah. The bridge and the EMP zone. I mean, the moment the EMP zone is in such a place where you see the circle closing around outside a bridge or potentially where a bridge is, you know that's a good spot to set up. It looks like there's going to be a firefight in the vehicles here. But Kenny, he's like, no, wait a minute, I'm too far away from my team. I was in a bit of no man's land doing some scouting out here. Bloodsuckers. Just repositioning, getting together, getting the posse. As it's going to be a little bit of a wild west turnout here. They're going in for SBZ Team 25. Just using the vehicles just to scout out, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it's easier to move around. Some people won't be able to hit you when you're moving in the vehicle, or depending on the angle.
Yeah, but though you can see Chili at the top, right? SBZ's Chili. He has a beautiful angle just to scout out. He's playing. He's the communications officer basically for SBZ.
And it's not easy to see someone from such a high hill over there.
Yeah, but there's the spread out here from SBZ is just is lovely. But Sokis has been taken down in an earlier skirmish. Opal and Boss House are quite low, as Opal is switching to that close range fire as he's heading through the crates, healing up right now. Because I mean you're gonna have to do that if you're heading into dangerous water. That little extra fraction of health could help.
Yeah, no, definitely. All the health matters in this game.
Oh, the tag damage onto Clown as he got to the high ground, but he was scouted out there, I think, by Chili. Just spraying out the shots. Opal is going to be making his movement across, but this is so much of open space right now, in between where he wants to go, where he is, and where he wants to get to.
Oh, he notices Clown up on the crate catcher. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. Shots. I wonder who shot that.
Yeah.
Actually, is extremely low as well. Wow, they flushed out the boss house. Boss house got taken down immediately.
Ooh, so this is not looking good for SBC. Major DeWitt making that movement across. It's a 2v4 situation, and Clown is just supplying the vision. Oh, tag from Chili at Rage. What a shot from him. But he Kenny gets the knock. This should
but
be
he
the
gets
rush play
knocked.
coming through. There's a nade in just to make sure. And as Kenny and Subi make their way into the building, they take down Chili. So it's only going to be Opal left. Opal, it's a sliver of health, and now he's caught in the middle of no man's land. This is going to be difficult. Major DeVitt is just behind him. Snoopy and Kenny in the front line as well. I'm not sure how Opal's going to survive this.
Opal is gonna have to hightail it and survive till the very end,
Yeah, doesn't he
unless
wish
he
he
wants
was?
to prove his worth.
Doesn't he wish he was a Toyota right now? Huh? Hilux.
Hilux. Uh,
You drive through the rough terrain, get yourself out of the mix.
oh, but the zone is gonna close in like a few minutes time.
Yeah, well, he does have a bit of an advantage in terms of where he is, but I mean, the numbers are against you. I'm just trying to see where the rest of Blood Circus is. They're playing patience, patience game. Though this is the point in time I'd be like, okay, we don't know where this guy is, but there is sort of passages in between these crates. So let's just launch a couple of nades and Molotovs into the mix and then force him out. Just use a little bit of a hit and hope strategy. Oh, but they use the high ground. They've spotted him out here. Opal in a bit of danger. Are they going to be making the plays to cross towards him here? Snoopy just on the other side. The shots come out and they
He knew
managed
exactly
to
where
take
he
down.
was.
Yeah. It was Clown with the high ground here and Major DeVitt. They used the building so beautifully to actually scout out his movements.
But you could definitely see over here that this is very maze-like.
Yeah. So if you didn't have the high ground positioning, I definitely recommend. Oh, there's going to be Zakula in the mix against the WW squad. So Drogo taking a bit of damage, but they're in the vehicles trying to get out his Team 12. They don't want to go into a huge on firefight, especially here in the open space. I think it's best to get to the high ground, use the range to your advantage, and see what you can do.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially in this area, this is also, a lot of players actually like this because this is very skill based, right? But you can get caught off guard so easily in this area, especially when you have fights. It's so easy to get third party because people can come from anywhere.
High risk, high reward.
You can, like, anywhere. You can come from anywhere.
So it looks like Team 2 decided to make their move across, but as things stand, they're heading straight towards Team 5, who have the high ground just outside where this water tower is. They're using... Oh, there's the tag damage as the vehicle crashes. Oh, we see the rush plays coming through. Team 2, they're in a bit of danger right now. Master on the high ground, he's just spraying out shots here. Plenty, Drogo. Oh my goodness, that was just a full team wipe done really quickly there by Team 5.
Yeah, that was a very bad car landing. Like, the car got skew and he got stuck. That was very unfortunate there for WW.
Yeah. Well, it happens. It happens. Alright. They were going for that sort of snake angle up the side of the cliff, just to not go like, directly into the point and end up in a bit of a firefight without being unexpected. But well, unexpectedly they got caught.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So as things stand here in the EMP zone, it should be team. There are two teams. The one of the VMs, which is Team 20, and they do see from distance Team 16 VM squad as vehicle smoked is getting smoked here. Nice control here by Slee. Just so much of open space. It's just reload, lock on, and it's looking for a pixel of movements as the shots coming out onto Team 16. They're in a lot of danger. This is as open as it gets.
Our Team 20 still has a full squad.
Yeah, so Takulosh trying to get the high ground there just to give his team some vision. I got the sniper out and is waiting for, I think, his Brakpan just to make a movement.
Hmm.
Being very
Oh, he's gonna
careful.
snipe him.
Yeah, he's just gonna snipe him. There
Oh,
we
what a
go.
shot.
So that's another elimination. Beautiful angle found here by Sakudosh, but I think the rest of Team 16 have hightailed it. Oh no, actually they were taken down.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah. Who got the eliminations onto them? Because it's not this VM squad, they only picked up one.
Yeah, that was very weird.
Yeah. So it's Memento Mori and Bloodsuckers, two VM teams that are reasonably close to each other. But I think Memento Mori do recognize that there's a bit of a spread between them and Bloodsuckers. They come angry and they're trying to land the tags onto the vehicle. There is some damage there onto Kenny, but they get to the safety of the building. Meanwhile, Vipper was knocked. He crawls to the safety behind the sort of water tower. His team is there to try to revive him, so he won't be flushed. However, this is not going to be such an easy battle. It's like a battle across towns, and well, neither of the teams will want to try and exit the buildings that they're in. Because I mean, this is just way too open to try to cross right now.
Yeah. You would just have to camp it out. There's not much you can do in a position like this.
Well, that's if you want to continue the fight. I'd be thinking of getting the vehicle and moving outside of the situation. Reposition and then get back in. Just maybe leave one player as a bit of a distraction and then 3 people into the vehicles and try and get a wrap around.
Well, yeah, you can actually try to do that. But it's a lot easier said than done.
Yes, it's a lot easier said than done. I'm just saying that, because like, the thing is, at these moments in time, it comes down a lot to your decision making is going to be like.
Oh, dude, I remember this place. I hit a clean snipe on a person's pixel helmet. Pixel perfect capture, yeah. Yeah, but this is a sniper's wet room.
Oh my goodness, Wilkas, he's really low. These guys were just driving through. He gets eliminated. It's going to be Major DeWitt who gets that kill. But Jester making a run up the mountainside here, trying to see whether he can get in place towards. But I don't know if he knows where the TU is anywhere close by.
Shot.
Yeah, it's here. It's our squad into the mix. As here's to kill. He's taken down quite low. Stuck inside the building. The spray is on here. There's a complete war inside here. He's trying to get across here. The shotguns are out there blasting their way through. Here's to kill. He's killing as much as he can. 2 of his teammates have been eliminated. Have been knocked. There's been one elimination. As Sucker is trying to get inside here. Just kills the shot. Ooh, almost misses the tag damage. But he can't get to revive Melandri and Dre. Because, I mean, it's just, if he tries to go for the revive, it's going to be difficult. Like, very difficult. He gets Melandri back up. He's going to get Dre back up. And I think that should be it. They win the battle. So let's continue to the rest of the screen to see where there's further action going on.
Alright, so Glosh got knocked. We're just waiting and seeing. I can't believe this team only had 2 eliminations. They were alive. I mean, they were in so many fights. Like a lot of fights.
Yeah. Well, when it comes down to it, right? There's going to be moments where there's action. Sometimes you're going to end up in a part of the map because your angle's huge. You're going to end up in a part of the map where nothing really is going on.
Oh, but there's 26 players. 4 stage 4 zone.
It's Mrs. Venom in the battle. here just to get the reload on. Oh, the spray coming through, right? There was just too many people from Last Crop, which is Team 4, that just rushed into the building, managed to take out the remaining players there. From
That's another team.
But I was just taking a look, right? There's 8 teams left. We do see... Okay, it's team number 1. They were the only team to drop onto the island. The small island. Right? And they've headed across. They picked up 6 eliminations as the trio that they have here. They could be heading off towards the unknown squad 3. TU squad 3 in the 13th slot.
Yeah. Yeah, this team has a lot of eliminations. I think they could be... Oh, there's another team that has like 14 eliminations. Now, V Cubed is on fire tonight.
Yeah, but there we head off into the battle as a little choice into poor. They have been both knocked. Okay, there's a self-revive going in, but no self-revive coming through as the V3 squad gets the full team wipe, and then we switch back to Team 1, who are heading into the midst of that open zone here. And a nice swerve away from them as they head towards the building. They're like, wait a minute here, something doesn't seem right. There's a lot of vehicles parked in very strange angles. Something is going on, something's cooking.
There's actually another way to tell if a house is being looted or is in the process of being looted. You just see like irregular vehicle formations on the outside.
Oh, but
Okay,
looks
have a
like
fight.
it's like it's going to be unlucky, and Ghost, they just got taken down. Lucid just trying to reposition and saying, oh my goodness, let me just get out of dodge here. His teammates drove straight up into a blood circus.
You should be careful when you drive, because it puts your teammates in extremely bad situations. You're probably cursing or slandering Lucid right now.
Speaking about that, there's the V3 squad. And they are once again picking up another elimination as they're heading off across. The Blood Circus and Memento Mori, they have been in this battle outside farm here for the longest period in time. But let's just take a look at Taya here with the high ground. And on that curve of the mountain top, like with the leak lake, I think it's the river, the sea, is just on the right hand side. It's just got that curve in there, and so it's a beautiful position to wait for teams as they make the move across, because you've got enough cover with the ocean on one side and you get the angle to try to get some pickoffs on the other. But he is taking quite a bit of damage because the entire of MDR is just throwing fire at him at this moment in time, which is just the 3 players there.
But the 17 players stage 5 zone, this zone is squeezing in very tightly now.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm just worried about V3 and how will they manage to get inside, because Team 4 is blocking a good passage there.
Would you swim for it?
Nah, you'll die. You'll die. They'll shoot you. Especially if they notice like a spectre walking across the water. The water's so open. Like, it's very hard to not notice the person in the water.
Yeah. So we've got 5 teams remaining, right? We're watching 3 of them all in the same location right now. In around just under 30 seconds, we should see the play being forced across to actually force their movements as we're heading towards the end.
But you should notice that these people on his right.
Master has been knocked. I don't think he has a self-revive as Rascal comes in there with a flush. Though I would say the V3 squad, they'd be happy overall. They've picked up 17 eliminations, right? And if Tyler just stays around and waits very patiently, he might get 1 or 2 more, and then the positioning could help as well.
Because they got an incredible lead. Oh
Oh,
my days.
what a drive through there. We can see who's been practicing their GT.
Playing Grand Theft Auto VR. But no. Yeah, V3 can just camp this out.
Yeah,
He will be fine.
yeah, that's what I'd be thinking right now. I'd be like, yeah, I'm definitely wanting to camp this one out. I wouldn't want to really go into any major battles. I'd be just saying, all right, all right. We've picked up quite a few eliminations. If we can get a couple more, that will be good. But there is a knock here onto Corridor. But Corridor has teammates close by. Bob is there for the revive. It's Team 20, which is Memento Mori. They've got a lovely position. Though it's Blood Circus, Team 21. They are trying to, well, remove that beautiful position that they have. But China gets another knock from range. He's just quietly doing what he needs to do.
Well, if you look at that map, like everyone is so crunched in right now. This is 5 teams, by the way. This is 5 teams. They're all fighting out. Oh, Taya hitting. Look at Taya. Taya maneuvering. Oh, but he gets knocked. The V Cube squad gets taken out. It seems to be an extremely heavy fire VR. MDR Gray, we looking at history.
Well, it's a big old team fight that's going on. There's 4 teams, 13 players remaining in a very small area.
This is like a firing squad.
Yeah, it is. So Memento Mori, they've had across towards MDR. They're trying. This is going to be a battle inside the warehouse. Oh, there's a nade. Beautifully done. Oh, we see the fastest coming through. Gets it, takes a bit of damage. But Chuck gets struck. And Cole are in the front lines here. They're trying to finish this off. The Molotovs have been thrown in there. There's 2 quick fire eliminations. The revive should come through to Turkey Rush. It's just Trey who is caught out behind the crazy. Guys, oh, look at Viper. He's got that beautiful angle. But Kenny comes in there. There's a nade. Viper's been knocked. Oh my goodness. Papa, he's just trying to heal back up. And it's going to be Zero is taking down Major Duquette is into the building. He wants to try to get as many picks up as he can, but he's taking a lot of damage in response. Tries to return fire. He does. With the Molotovs in the mix. And Kenny on the outskirts, it's going to be Memento Mori on the hunt.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that the last few people left were alive. That was very fast.
Yeah, it was Snoopy
From
who...
15 it dropped, yeah.
Snoopy and Clown went off to deal with the last Curb Squad, and Kenny Major Duquette came in to deal with Memento Mori, and then that was straight elimination, and this is going to be the end of the first game. But let's just go through the scores very quickly, and we'll give our referee some time to take some screenshots so that there'll be accurate updates to your scores. So in first position, we have Memento Mori, which is Snoopy. I'm saying Memento Mori. We have Blood Circus, which is Snoopy, Kenny, Clown, Major Duquette, with a grand total of 12 eliminations in first position. The Lost Cop team with 4 eliminations, in second position. Then we have Memento Mori, which is Upper Chakarosh. Viper with 5 eliminations in third position. We have the MDR team here to kill a Dre Killer and Melandre with 9 eliminations in fourth. Then the V3 squad, or it's as it says on the list here, it says V1 Esports, but which is Respectful, Tire Master, Aimless. I mean, look at Tire. 10 eliminations. This is a massive total. 19 kills in total for the squad, but finishing off in 5th place. And we have TU. It's one of the unknowns because there's 3 TU squads in there. 11, 12, and 13. This is in spots, right? Like, in the slots. That's where they should have been. But this is Yoda, Ryan, and Nicey. No eliminations in 6th position. Then we have Lucky Ghost and Lucid. This was team number 1, which is Smile, with 6 eliminations in 7th position. Then we have another of the unknown squads, Little Joint, Wihan, Zella, and Letterboer with 4 eliminations in 8th. Then we have the CE squad, which is going to be Mrs. Venom, Lone Wolf, Jester, and Voka with 3 eliminations in 9th. In 10th position, Blue Zone, Chaos, Chili, Berserker, 4 eliminations, 10th position. And then the final unknown squad, which was Big Sims, Zenith, Dracula, and Kate with 5 eliminations in 11th. BFB, Seppi, MC Master, Jen, and Mr. Hit and the with no eliminations in 12th position. And then, well, I think the name was sort of being completed below. You know, if you think about it, right, Adolf was a very common German name. One man from the entire equation for everybody. He's also, like, if you're into facial hair, he also removed a mustache from, like, anybody ever in the world having it again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So Adolf smoked Brakban with no eliminations in 13th. Then we have Shogo, Nario, and Reese, no eliminations 14th. C9's Hush Sump, AM Melanus, and Trilla with 2 eliminations in 15th. Then we have SBZ's Chili, Boss House, Opal, and Sukis with 3 eliminations 16th. Then we have Chupapi, Savitar, Ashmira, and Batman with no eliminations in 17th. Another CE squad, which is going to be captain but Mackie, Unknown, and Venom, no eliminations 18th. C9's Ranger, Maniac, Scar, and Chris with 2 eliminations 19th. LJ's Venom, Billions, Carlito with 3 eliminations in 20th position. Another VM squad into the mix. It's Athena, Bunny, Oli Tunes, and Malbor with 2 eliminations in 21st position. Team 22, Bruce Lee, T and Demkus with 1 elimination in 22nd position. Then we have 5-7-1000, Dragon 5000, Jaws, DJ Rex, no eliminations 23rd. And 24th position is Execute, Calms, and Velpluk with no eliminations in 24th position. And so that was the positioning of everybody. Stars of the match is, well, going all out was expected, right? It's Tyre with his 10 eliminations, double digits eliminations. Best companion went to Kenny with 2 assists, 2 rescues, and the finisher was Snoopy, as we just got to see the final, but down to the team Lost Cup, who finished off in 2nd position with the 4 eliminations and an assist. So I'm assuming the referee has everything up and ready and set.
Yeah, I also assume that the referee might have everything.
All right. Good. Okay, so we're going to just have the pause screen running for a little moment. We will be back with you shortly. Just going to get the room set up, and it's going to be Vikendi as the next map gets.
Oh, that's going to be very fun.
Right, so we'll be back with you shortly.
Okay, bro, I can't believe you said, wonder if the ref has everything. Are you lagging?
Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I want wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this this your life that we're playing with? There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying. Cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting. Villains and heroes, only time. Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful. This world ain't never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander with Gets as we deal with the second game in the Soulless Bunnyz Battle to Death. Second game for the evening, not the second game overall in the season or in this round. There's been quite a lot of games, so there's huge scores. And it's the snowy map. Snow in August, or, well, heading on towards September, but snow in August for Kendi. And let's take a look at where the plane's gonna lead us, Gets.
Right, so Freaking is going to the northwest, right? Dobro Mesto. I see that a lot of people really jumped out early. You see, I don't know much about this map, but it seems that people will be traveling towards the villa and the castle, possibly.
Castle is, would be a very, 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 what we'd consider to be a hot drop zone, but what is, like in rank hot drops is not generally a hot drop in the tournament setup.
Yeah, hot drops is like a place that you're gonna get good loot basically, and everyone is going to go there just because of that reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
As we see, it's already into the villa. It's just landed, he gets knocked. There's a big battle going right here. As Radiac, he's trying to get some amount of loot to go help his teammate. There's the fight going on, Sky's on the top here. He's only got a knife as the EC squad. They've got 2 eliminations already. Cursed Ranger being taken down. And now they're on the hunt. But oh my goodness, it's 3 teams that are in the mix here.
Yes. There's quite a few teams there. Carms, Eclipse Carms is just waiting, but you know.
Yeah, at this moment in time, right? It's more about getting some amount of loot.
Oh, Valplug managed to shoot someone on the roof. Alright, but they seem to be traveling just around. Oh, very tactically.
Beautiful
Whoa.
wraparound play there from Comms as they managed to take up the C9 squad. Valplug, as you say, was knocked, but his teammate is close by for the revive. But as things stand, we still have the WW squad, Team 2, White Walkers. They've heard the shots, and this is that point in time where you want to go for the rush, please. You don't want to wait too long. Get across, get your move in. You know everyone is going to be low in terms of health, low in terms of resources. Nario in the front lines, shots being sprayed out here. They're down this corridor. The EC squad are in a little bit of danger. They have used up quite a lot of their resources, but no, it's Yambo into the mix. He gets taken out of the equation. But Nario, they're trying to get return fire, but he gets knocked himself. Valplug once more has been knocked. Will we see the flash coming through it? As there's gonna be Nario taken down. That's the full team wipe. Easy picking up kills are plenty at this early stage in the game.
So, you know, Eclipse is coming off to an extremely strong start, taking out 2 squads. Man, that is actually quite good. They pretty much set for like people halfway throughout the game. Like if they die now, they can be at peace, knowing that they got a pretty decent amount of kills.
Agreed. So it's our last game's highest total score or eliminations, I would say. We would have to just double check to see whether it's the highest total score overall in that. There's like another 3 teams in here, but here in this particular location, there's a lot of buildings as cover.
I mean, 18 kills does not deny, bro.
Yeah, it's just, they probably picked up the most amount of points.
I just wonder if they'll be able to catch up to Eclipse with those points. But you can see the movement's pretty crazy.
It is. So VM Clown takes down or gets a knock on Tsuki's. The TU squad, they are headed off towards where EC was, but it seems to be a big battle going on there. Maybe we should switch to that action very quickly. As Comms has been knocked, trying to get to safety, no, gets eliminated. The TU squad taking advantage of the fact that there was the easy team very low on resources. Oh, look at the Molotov coming through. Valplug trying to hightail it out. He's got a couple of revives available as TU should be making that rush play inside very shortly. But let's get to see.
I swear that I didn't curse anyone. I just said that they were a pretty good team, bro.
You keep telling yourself that. Whatever makes you sleep at night. So V3 took out Team 6, which was the VXG squad, in quick fashion. But now they're going to be engaged upon by Noskop. Aimless is just maze running his way through the buildings to get the high ground. Just to scout out, give a little bit of vision for his teammates. It's just there's the 3 of them here. Tyre was one of the stars of the matches with his 10 eliminations. Hasn't picked up a kill yet, but he's going to hope to try to get some score on the board. But it's a team squad. Oh! There's going to be a bit of tank damage onto Master. We see the return fire coming through here as Tyre trying to find the angle. He does notice that Corridor is on the rooftop. Needs to get the revive going. This is going to be close, but he's into the next one. The angle created for himself by Tyre. Gets the knock, almost the flush, but has to rush the elimination. Cut is in a lot of danger right now. Aimless just staying very safe. Bob on the outskirts. Corridor with the hope of a revive, but it's going to be very difficult as B3 is making his way across. But all the shotgun cross coming from Corridor. She gets the knock, but she's going to get taken down herself. And so that's going to be another player from last cup taken down. There's 3 of them. It's just Bob on the outskirts. He's switching to that shotgun, making his way up the staircase. Is he going to go into the 1v3 situation? He just wants to scout out to see if it's going to be winnable. Does have a nade ready and waiting. Oh, but there's a return nade coming through first. He launches it into the building, but he's so low. There's going to be a chase down the staircase. They have to be careful. But the jump around there by the B3's tire as they managed to get a total of 8 eliminations. This early on. I mean, we expected Vikendi to be violent, but this violent.
Yeah, no. But Vikendi is like an extremely good place to fight things out. You know, there's a lot of space, and yet there's enough shelter as well. A pretty balanced map, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, so the BFB squad just getting a couple of eliminations very quickly outside coal mine. They're making their way across. As we switch to a C9, they are up against, I think it's Team 25 SBZ, but we'll just wait to confirm that. No, it's Team 14. They both are yellow.
That's orange.
Oh, orange. I'm sorry, I'm colorblind.
Bruh.
No, I'm not colorblind. I'm just saying that because I was messing the colors up. It's an excuse.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Not taking
what
a
a
lot
shot.
of damage. Yeah, from the high ground. But there has been some return fire, so there's been a return knockout to some. Bunny there should get the drop and the revive going. Both teams are fairly close to one another, but they're just these fights across the buildings are kind of difficult.
Just waiting and seeing how they're gonna be doing this.
So what's the basic strategy when you're like in buildings where they're so cramped up?
So you see, what I would like to do is I try to show myself as little as possible, right? To make sure that the enemies don't see where I am. So I want to, until I know where they are, then I will try to peek and shoot, especially if they're exposed for a while. You know? Because it's all about, it's guerrilla warfare tactics in situations like this. You don't want to be visible.
Yeah, definitely, because as you say, the space is, it's not so much, you're not going to get the opportunity to actually just take somebody out, eliminate someone just as easy as that. It's more of a battle of attrition, I would say. Because you got to get them to use their resources, because there's so much of cover.
Yeah, there's a lot of cover. You would want to throw in nades and whatnot. That's why it's important to make sure to not show yourself, so you don't get hit with the grenade yourself.
Yeah, anything with AoE damage, like a nade, Molotovs, they would prove to be super useful at this particular point in time. Malbo taking a lot of damage, but it's Chilla just waiting for that. Malbo won't know where they are. This is a battle in the EMP zone. It's only stage 1. So it's not really that bad. Oh, but it's going to be Chilla getting a lot of tank damage. Has to reposition. Manages to get to safety. This is the thing that you were talking about. Just a little bit of vision being shown, and you're going to be in hot water.
Right, but let's just see what's happening. They're very far into the zone. Have you looked at the map?
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's not hurting that much, right? But
Yeah,
like it's gonna
it'll take a
close.
while to get there. Yeah. Like, they're literally on the opposite side of the island from where the zone is.
if you don't know where your vehicles are, you're in real trouble when you're sticking this far into the AMP zone. Just to show everyone what exactly we're talking about. And you see. This is as far away from the play zone safety area as you could possibly get on the map.
Okay, I'm just blowing my nose there.
So not going for a bit
Oh,
of
what
a
a
rush,
shot.
right? Yeah, he's on the snowmobile, but his teammates are firing in. It's some at range who is trying to just pin them down and waiting for Chilla to make that complete wraparound and get them in from behind. So he's heading off. Oli Tunes is just there on the outskirts. The AMP zone is now starting to hurt, right? A little bit more. It is stage 2. So you're gonna have to revive up. I think Oli Tunes would have heard. Oli Tune would have heard that Chilla make the move across, but Oli Tune in a very, very tight spot.
Oh yeah. But they need to take this time to not fight and go into the zone. They are gonna die, yeah. Like, they have only 57 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think this might be the end for them, as they are trying to reposition and make their moves across.
Let's just see and wait. Oh, but this is only meant for 2 people.
Yeah.
They have to leave a person behind.
So it's Chilla and Hush who are trying to reposition. As Hush will try to probably get the knock onto Oli Tune with this deep into the EMP zone, and we're heading off towards stage 3. So this is going to be a 1v1 battle between the two.
Yeah, but maybe try and look for a vehicle so they can go fetch Hush.
Possibly. But we're heading into stage 3 right now. Well, the last minute and a half of stage 2 before it becomes stage 3. But I mean, these teams are so far out. Where you can get the vehicles from? Let's just take a look at. We're down to 40 already, and the EMP zone closing in a very difficult location here. It forced so much of movement. I mean, the plane went one way. The plane was going in the northerly direction. This is southeast for the EMP zone. So it's no wonder there were so many teams that were so far away from safety. So Team 21, which is Bloodsuckers, up against MDR, which is Team 10, or MDR Shadows. Oh, there's going to be a knockback. Can he get the flash through? No, Clown does not manage to get the kill. But they've got them trapped in this building, Team 21. There's a vehicle going in. I think this is the time to use those nades. Maybe not all of it, right? But just at least a couple to force the plays out, force the movement.
Oh.
Nice decision here from Clown. He knows that MDR will try to get out of this main building where they're in. Taking a lot of damage. Clown is into the mix here, as it's going to be his teammates too, because the finish off. There's the shotgun out, and Clown gets one more elimination. It's just Dre. We should be able to see him going to take it down now. As Clown picks up another, but here to kill, gets the knocker to Kenny, but the turnaround from Clown, as it's Bloodsuckers with a quick fire elimination of MDR Shadows.
That was extremely, emoting over here. But yeah, that was extremely lucky. His team just managed to pick him up on time.
It's what happens when everyone is in a single building. And especially a building with that much open space and windows, like a warehouse. You can just throw those nades and molotovs, force the movement of the team towards a certain direction. If you've got the spread out, you can catch them in from the windows, and then rush in.
Yeah, no, true. But now, let's just see what's happening here. Okay, as you can see, I'm just thinking of, like, if C9 survived that encounter, out in the zone.
I don't think so. I don't think so, but we'll just double check here. Yeah, actually they did, and Hush got out. Oh my goodness. They were so far
Wow.
inside. I can't believe they got out.
I'm also surprised, but Hush is like on his own there. He is the lone wolf.
Yeah, but he is heading out to a little bit of safety. He's in a vehicle, so he should be able to make it. But the battle is on here. It's team number 1, which is Smile. Unlucky. It's just unlucky to take a lot of fire. They're up against V3. It's Rage from range. As the V3 squad are trying to chase Unlucky down, he's just trying to hopefully be lucky as he makes his way up the mountain to the cement factory.
Okay.
But the CE squad are in the cement factory. I just wanted to check where their positioning was. High ground is on the side of Team Smile. But the wraparound coming in from B1 squad, B2D squad. They've got them locked in here. And again, this could be a stay just like previously. You're going to throw the nades out, you're going to throw some smoke, a couple of Molotovs, create the distraction, force everyone towards one another. Lucy tries to make his way across, he's going to get knocked. So they're not coming in there from Aimless, whose aim was on point, waiting for his team to head into the vicinity. But the BFB squad is just throwing some fire out onto Tyre here. As V3 once more, they are out of a good position here to get into Team Smile. Aimless making his way across, but this is a 1v3 situation. I think he might go in for a... he doesn't have any needs, and he wants to save some of the Molotovs for maybe the later stage. No, he's saying let's go for it. If we can get a full team wipe here, this will be good. He knows he's got a knock already. Force the movement across. Has to reposition, waiting for his teammates, just patiently waiting. Oh, but takes a little bit of damage from the nade with the EMP zone at his back. He's got everyone low, but he's holding the fort in a 2v1 situation, waiting for his teammates to come in. Tree is protecting him for the most part. Rage just spraying fire here, gets an attack, but the turn fire onto Aimless. He gets knocked low. Can he get the heal up? Master is there to provide cover for him. Master is going to go into the mix. He's shotgunning his way through into the entrance, manages to get the knockout to Raid, but oh, he's going to get taken out by Ghost. Will this be a flash? Yes, it is. It's going to be, and this is what happens when you are in a 2v4 situation. Amy is trying to get through, shotguns the door down. Ghost is in the mix. One, oh, the strafe jump with the shotgun to the head. This should be a flash going through there as Aimless gets another kill on the board. Tyre and... he's making his way towards his teammate, but they're gonna have to head out from the MP zone. This is stage 4 now, kids.
This is going to hurt a lot more. But look at that. Look at all of these clusters of there.
Oh, look at that, bro. It's unknown from the height. Parachuting down. They didn't see, but the knock in the air.
Unknown.
Unknown is low in the MP zone, stage 4. This is going to be difficult. Dick Venom is quite far away. Venom trying to heal up. I can Unknown head close towards Venom. I don't know. Venom doesn't want to poke his head out into the unsafe open area of the passage. As we see, okay, we're just going to be taking a look at the VM squad. It's going to be Bloodsuckers. They take out C9. And it looks like... the V3 team, they were like, okay, let's just head off into safety, right? We don't want to wait too long to try and get a fight going on in a stage 4 EMP zone.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to be fighting in a position like this. Stage 4, it's about to hit stage 5. The moment it reaches to stage 5, their health is going to start getting shredded. It'll be very, very bad for them. See, look at that.
Yeah, this is major defeat, and Kenny in the mix here. Kenny in the front line is trying to do something. He's chasing them into the building, but he's going to get knocked. We should see the flash coming through there. He crashes across to safety of Major to let Shan return fire. Stubby as well into the mix. How did he survive? How did Kenny survive us? If there's ever a moment you have to thank your teammates, this was one of
Yeah,
those
it's now.
moments.
Yo, but this team has been racking up kills. 17 kills is pretty impressive work.
Very impressive. So we're down to the final 7 teams. 16 players remaining. As we expected or guessed, it's going to be a battle in what was supposed to be a relaxing location in Hot Springs.
Yeah, but when you think of hot springs, I just think about those Japanese hitman movies where they fight in those locations.
Yeah. Oh, well, pretty much any anime.
Yeah, or an anime.
But okay, wait.
Now we
In
can see.
the anime, do we have that many battles at Hot Spring?
Nah, it's mainly just fan service.
Yeah, let's call it that. Fan subs.
But we're just gonna be sticking around.
So based on positioning right now, who would you whose positioning would you favor?
I like VM's position.
Yeah, but they are going
They
to.
are just traveling around, yeah.
Yeah, they're heading off towards where LJ is, but they're getting tag damage from a lot of different directions. They are all like looking for that high ground advantage, having gotten themselves into position early. But I wouldn't suggest everyone being on the same floor. This is the moment in time where you gotta have someone on a nade, someone on a Molotov saved.
Oh yeah. Especially of VR. You have to just be extremely careful in positions like this.
Oh, they take Goofy gets a knock, but he gets knocked in return. Will we see the flash coming through? Yes, we do. Major the foot has been knocked himself. Oh, the reload from down. He's gonna get taken down. Oh my goodness. So LJ taking down 2 players very quickly as Snoop next with his shotgun. Kenny is dancing around. He gets inside there and they take out LJ. I mean, they're not in position to take the chicken dinner, blood circus, but with the amount of kills they racked up right now, this is putting them in a huge advantage on the scoreboard.
Yeah. No, they're going to be racking up a lot of kills right now. I think that they might even have surpassed the V cube from last game.
Yeah, so the Unknown's got 2. Yes, he's picked up 6 eliminations, made his way towards the center of the EMP zone, and is camping out in the showers here, which I think, as the only player left from his team, is a very good decision.
Yeah, we saw a person wipe out a whole squad just because he had a good position and he was patient enough.
It's at this stage, it's position, it's your AoE or weapons, which is basically Molotovs and nades, is the name of the game. I mean, you've got to constantly be checking the map to see what type of terrain you expect the EMP zone to be closing in onto, because it's a huge decision to make. What weapon do you need for the late game?
Yeah, that is very true.
Because I mean, imagine, right? You're in a location where it's sort of like this, where it's going to be a very cramped up space. There's lots of buildings, lots of cover. Would you want to have a sniper?
Nah, you wouldn't want to keep a sniper in a position like this. You would actually try to trade it with the crates at the very end, like from someone else.
Yes, agreed. So it's like watching that EMP zone is so massively important. But I believe that no matter what the terrain is going to be. When you're heading into stage 6, stage 7, if you don't have Molotovs, especially Molotovs, like nades, yes, granted, it's excellent. But Molotovs can really force play out because a nade does splash damage and can take out a lot of health very quickly. But you're really worried about trying to force people out from cover. And there's nothing better at doing that than a Molotov.
Yeah, especially since Molotovs like stay there for quite some time.
Exactly, exactly. Do you know how many seconds it burns for? That's actually something I was thinking about, but I
Right, the
wasn't
tick
sure.
damage is crazy,
Yeah,
especially when you're standing inside.
yeah. But how long does it last? Like, I'm not sure.
It lasts around 7 seconds.
Phew, that's a long time. And like you said, in spaces where like you can see like the MP zone's closing in here, there's a lot of buildings.
Mm.
There's this open space in the courtyard as well. But you can force movements out from players just by throwing in a couple of nades. Like you know where the entrance is in a particular building, so you can, if they're on the high ground, you can just throw in maybe 1, 2, 3 Molotovs if you've got your teammates, and force them from the high ground to the low ground, going down the steps, and then you know which way they're going to be coming out. I mean, unless they jump out the window, and in like the late game, I don't think anybody wants to really be jumping out of windows to reposition.
Yeah. Unless it's like very urgent and you're trying to run away from someone.
Yeah. So team 20, which is Memento Mori, they've got a vehicle they've kept for the late stage. What was the thought process here, keeping the vehicle around so long?
You are trying to like travel a lot faster. People won't be able to hit you if you drive fast enough. And it's just to be able to position yourself in quick. You can watch it if you want.
Nicely done,
You
my
just watch
enemy.
him get wiped.
Yeah, he gets the 2 eliminations and he gets knocked. But this is what we were talking about with those Molotovs, right? So he's just forced Yeti from the position that he was in out to a different location. He wants to return fire with a nade, but he's only got 1 nade and 1 Molotov. He's in a 2v1 situation, but what a beautiful nade!
What a nade!
Oh my goodness, but it was the finisher coming in from Suckers there once more. And so we'll just go through the scores here very quickly. But that was a beautiful nade.
That was a beautiful nade.
But the split up there from Bloodsuckers, it's like one player causes a distraction. You can take a nade, right? As long as you've got a decent amount of health and some armor. You can take a nade. You can get knocked. But just that mere fact that somebody has to stand up a bit to throw the nade gives your teammate the angle to get the flush that's necessary. But anyway, let's run through the scores. So it's Nature Vet Kenny Clown Snoopy with a mammoth 24 kills. That is huge. 24 kills is almost, actually it's just a little bit more than a quarter of the map, a quarter of the teams that was in here. So that's huge. So 24 eliminations and winner chicken dinner. Second position goes to Big Sims, Yeti, Dracula, and Kate. Yeti making it all the way to end, picking up 6 eliminations all on his lonesome. But this would be Team 12 on the Unknown Squad 2 in second position with 7 eliminations. And we have CE Captain, Butt Mackie, Unknown, and Venom with 3 eliminations in third. Memento Mori's Vapa Zeli and Viper with 1 elimination in fourth. We have Team LJ, Brutally T, Crazy Joker, and Demkus with 2 eliminations in 5th position. The V3 squad, Respectful Tile, Master, and Aimless. They just like the last game, they racked up the kills. In this particular moment in time, 18 eliminations, so huge total for them. And then we have the BFB, Seppi Bullet, MC Master, and Jen with 2 eliminations in 7th position. 8th position goes to Lone Wolf, Mrs. Venom, Jester, and Volker with 2 eliminations. 8, C9, Hush, Simp, I Am Elinus, and Trilla with 2 eliminations in 9th position. Team number 1, Team Smile, Rage 1, Ghost, Unlucky, and Lucid with 5 eliminations in 10th. 11th position goes to another LJ team, Gunner, Venom, Billions, and Carlito with no eliminations in 11th. Then it's a MDR squad with Here's to Kill, Dre, Killer, and Melandre, no eliminations, 12th. Another VM squad into the mix here. It's Athena, Bunny, Olitun, and Marlbor with one elimination in 13th position. Another unknown squad, Lil Joint, Wian, Zella, and Aramis with 5 eliminations, 14th. At the final unknown squad, which is Ryan, Yoda, Nicey, and Letterbor with 1 elimination in 15th. Then we have Chili Chaos, Berserker, 2 eliminations, 16th. Adolf, Smoked, and now they've got their everybody in the mix here. With Heckler, Brakpan with no elimination, 17th. We have Execute, Calms, Velpluck for the EC squad in 18th position with a total of 10 eliminations. So quite a decent amount of eliminations. They were rolling in the early part of the game, and then ran into a bit of danger when you use that much resources that early on. But I mean, having those eliminations is definitely adding to their points total. Then we have the Lost Cop team, which is Goat Bob, Korodo, and Mello with 1 elimination in 19th position. SBZ's Chili, Boss House, Opal, and Tsuki's no eliminations, 20th position. VXG, Batman, Ashmira, and Chupapi with no eliminations in 21st position. 51000, Dragon 5000, Jaws, and DJ Rex, 1 elimination, 22nd position. The White Walker squad, Yambo, Reese, and Nario, no eliminations, 23rd. And it's going to be C9, Ranger, Maniac, Scar, and Chris. They got into that firefight, as we saw very early on, up against the Team Eclipse with no eliminations in 24th. So that's the positioning for this second round of the day for Candy. Let's head off into stars of the match. It's VM Kenny with the going all out max kills of 8, max eliminations of 8 in this particular match. The best companion going to Tyre with 4 assists and 3 rescues. So Tyre's been on the star of the show in 2 rounds so far, and the finisher, as we got to see with that final kill. Onto the team 12 there was Snoopy with the elimination, 7-7 with the final elimination, and the winner chicken dinner for his team, 7 eliminations, 2 assists. And so that's the scoring in game number 2 for Kendi of the Soulless Bunnyz Battle to Death. All right, so thank you everybody for tuning in to watch with us and root and shout out and maybe scream at your phones for your favorite teams and players. But we will unfortunately have to be heading out as we bring this particular stream to its conclusion. We will be back with you tomorrow night with the Africa Pro series. That's going to be 4v4, 4 games. So it's triple 4, 4v4s and 4 matches spread out from 7:30 all the way till probably around 11 or so, because the 4 matches, quite a lot of action. So if you haven't already, smash that like, share, and subscribe buttons. We hope to see you tuning in to watch the action in the Africa Pro series tomorrow.